last year in the Sweet 16. Can she do it again? Road Reds for State, home whites for Stanford. With the rebound, they've been moving some folks around a bit. Agara is their star player. Shea Ijiwoye, the Arizona Player of the Year, is a prepper emerging in their lineup as Bazgana gets the putback. She and Ijiwoye provide a little more speed, a little more quickness. Can they also provide the shooter's touch? Going to be a big story today. Stanford, the third best three-point shooting team in the nation. And a bit of an Achilles heel defensively for NC State.
If NC State's defense can cause havoc and get 12 steals, and that's a lot, but there's going to be a lot of possessions for that to happen, then NC State can win on the road. Because NC State's only scored on a baseline out-of-bounds play so far.
Bazgana, nice feed. Chloe Clardy on the back door for the...
Every day, what you emphasize, how you teach. This is just a great backdoor cut, and if you don't...
but the main rotation are still Stanford women that have been around in the program.
Their pick and pop game, and when Westmore's teams are at their best, it's 4 out, 1 in, with a 5 that can step away from the bucket.
Trigger gets loose inside, and a good find by the freshman Devin Quigley. Ghana for setting an illegal screen.
2 buckets for NC State, both belong to their 6'6" freshman Trigger.
State has opened up 2 of 9. Another good cut to the rim, and Hayes scores, assisted by Rivers.
Really nice curl off that. Rivers with a delivery.
They've started out 0 of 4 from downtown, and here comes Ghana. Nice drive and the kick out. And Ijiwoye with another 3.
What kind of offensive threat is she? We know she's a downhill driver. Wow.
Rivers kind of shrugs that one off. Hey, you're going to go under on me.
It's a little bit of nerd ball, they like to call it, yes. But it definitely works in their favor.
Yes. Another drive and kick. This time Agara out to Clardy. And now making the move to the Atlantic Coast Conference after being the dominant force for decades in the Pac-12. Here's Nunu Agara, their leading scorer. Bangs that one off the back.
They can play in the pinch, which is on the elbows in the middle third. But look at this skill work right here. Footwork and the handle. Working on her on the top of the floor, initiating offense as well. She's a hybrid.
Hayes for 3, got it.
Now Madison Hayes knows how to get herself organized in the slot.
Hayes blocked by Stevenson and stepped on the end line. Ijiwoye will go right back at her, and Brooks with a block from behind. They hope to maybe have her back this week. Inside and 1, Tess Hill.
Only, like we mentioned earlier, when Bazgana got a great offensive rebound. Coach Mulkey had a big win this week at Tennessee. LSU undefeated.
Yeah, Tennessee able to bounce back today after losing 2 in a row.
There's the switch.
Collier trying to end about a 5-minute scoring drought, and they will.
Really nice job by Collier.
Collier wide open, a missed assignment and a layup for NC State.
Mallory Collier.
Good movement without the ball. Tess Hill from Dimitri. Lacey Steele getting some playing time, and the assist there to Madison Hayes rattles that one in.
She has a high IQ. She played her high school basketball in Minnesota with Paige Beckers.
Rivers going to work inside.
Saniya Rivers.
Collier with some confidence down on the low block.
3 for 3.
They totaled 16 minutes and 2 points against Cal the other night. And there's Clardy with a drive. Yeah, ladies, she might be flirting with a new career high, which is 10, as Rivers scores inside. Mallory, by the way, +5 for plus minus while she's been on the floor today.
And Zoe Brooks back on the court, and Aziaha knows that she can't pick up another.
Aziaha James, their leading scorer, will stay out with 2 fouls.
Zone by Stanford.
4 minutes to go in the half. Steele gets the 3, and the bench continues.
Somebody's got to stop the ball here.
Skip pass, Lacey Steele. Got it!
That's beating Stanford at their own game. Oh, good fake.
On the drive, count it, and Rivers a trip to the line.
Stanford looks a little fatigued right here. Couldn't fill the lane on that last play, and then she's behind this play.
Boskina jumps into the passing lane, the bad pass from Cox, and gets the layup at the buzzer. 34-28, NC State on top, but the good finish. The eye test, head-to-head, all still significant, but new this year is the quad wins, and the quad 1 wins are the ones you want.
Of numbers, they've been in the quad business for 7 years. This is the first year for the women.
Cleaning it up for the lay-in is Nunu. Let's see if that gets her going. We talk about the NCAA tournament already for Stanford because they have gone 36 years in a row as NC State hits the triple. And right now, Charlie Cream in his bracketology has Stanford on the bubble, and they've got some work to do in January and February to keep that streak alive.
Well, they got some work to do guarding the ball right now. Kate Payne might burn a timeout here.
It's a different ball game. Brooks just inside the line. 9-2 run to open up the quarter for NC State. Boskina muscles that one up and in with the left.
Is on the elbow. Can score or get fouled.
Trieger pitches it back out. Brooks for 3. Nails it. Zoe with a couple of buckets in a row.
Zoe Brooks gives you the rope-a-dope. And then all of a sudden, bam, something happens.
She only played 7 minutes in that first half as well with foul trouble.
Lull you to sleep off the bounce.
They got Brooks and James back on the floor with fresh legs, and James from Brooks.
Well,
and the onslaught continues.
There has been fantastic to start the second half. They have been able to get up the floor and beat this.
Brooks off the cross, pulls up in the short corner, and Zoe Brooks has the hot hand right now. Ogden. Cardi with the shot clock winding down.
Attacking Aziaha James off the bounce with those 2 fouls.
Hayes, Rivers unattended. Hitting a couple of threes. Meanwhile, at this end, everything seems to be hard work. There's a nice play, Garrett to Stevenson. Yes, the firefighters, the police officers, the paramedics, all those men and women flying the planes out there. NC State trying to salvage a split on their West Coast road trip. They lost to a ranked Cal team on Thursday. Collier spinning into a double team. Short, Rivers, offensive rebound. Houston and Baltimore winners already as James scores inside.
Short corner or dunker spot.
Three ball is good from McGarrett.
Now they got to get some stops on the defensive end.
Yeah, NC State close to 70% shooting here in the third quarter. Collier.
James through the contact, keeps her focus and scores, and you're talking about double buys, and only 15 teams go to the ACC tournament out of the 18 in the league.
With the addition of Stanford and Cal and SMU. Corner triple. Charlie's number ones right now, UCLA, USC, Notre Dame, and South Carolina. South Carolina, big win over Texas today. Brooks, under a minute to go. Trieger will try for 3. Look at Rivers flying in to get the rebound. James keeps the dribble alive, goes to the left hand.
Now that's where the length and the athleticism, non-stat starter in NC State basketball history.
Gillespie,
No,
no
chance.
He went to the Final Four. Trigger with the layup. Test, right, of a good teammate.
That's right. There's two of my teammates up there, plus my coach. So thank you all very much for that honor. It's quite a...
Be there to celebrate. And your sisters.
Are you going to give my sister Denise and Katie? How about you? Well, I call them Party and Starter. Those are their names. But
Quad 1 win on the road here against Stanford. It's been a struggle for the Cardinal to get anything going offensively. And the three ball, which has been a huge weapon for them all year. Dimitri knocks one down there.
Including Dimitri, who had 24 in the game against FSU and had 5 triples in that one. And then Brooks.
This kind of effort, as Aziaha scores inside, would certainly help out a long 4 road trips back east during the regular season in ACC play, but also for the teams that do have to come out here, like NC State, a long week on the road.
PM Eastern start. I think all that's going to get worked out eventually with the way the landscape of the game is, as Stanford scores 3 consecutive shot tiles and in blocks. This is just good movement without the ball right here by Stanford.
And here come the Cardinal, looking for 3 on the break. Aziaha, offensive rebound, blocked by Rivers, and a held ball will stay with the Cardinal.
This is his 12th at NC State, and man, he's done a wonderful job. That's a Hall of Fame resume right there.
James will go coast to coast for 2.
I honestly wasn't expecting this, Beth. I thought that Stanford would show a lot more resistance, especially here at home where they had not lost all season. 9-0.
9-0. First Stanford person.
I mean, really competed hard on Thursday night. They got some good three-point shooters, and NC State didn't guard the three-point line very well. I thought that Stanford would give them some problems there, but they made those adjustments. That's why Wes Moore has won as many games as he's won.
Still remaining on the schedule.
Notre Dame by far is the team to beat in the league. Yeah, they are tough. They are balanced. They're getting healthy. Sorry to hear Hannah Hidalgo didn't play today, but I'm sure that's a short-term issue with her with an ankle injury, and hopefully she'll be back soon. Because Maddie Westbelt's gotten healthy, so they got her back in the rotation.
Olijiwoye had it, passed it up, a gasp from the crowd. Vazgana scoops it up and in. Vazgana up.
Their press did bother SMU, and it could bother NC State. The problem is NC State's got this backside scoring ability with great guard up front. Stanford.
5 on the shot clock. Trigger for 3. Here comes Clardy. Vazgana will take it all the way and lay it up and in. Heel at the buzzer, and that'll do it. NC State, a quad 1 win on the road for the Wolfpack as they defeat Stanford 81-67.